Greetings everybody, welcome back to Daddy DeGrand, the granddaddy plays Dreamscaper. I just played so much Curse of the Dead Gods, that game has been kicking my ass for quite a while, yet here we are playing some Dreamscaper to just calm myself down again. By the way, run you have seen last time already has been nerfed. As you can see, that critical damage modifier over here, let me show it to you. Used to be 50% critical damage plus, now it's just 25 everywhere. I think I did a pretty good job getting that nerfed so fast there. Today we're actually going to play a critical hit heavy run again. This time based around this blade, the Gale Edge. It is a wind heavy weapon and it offsets enemies, which means that the chance to get critical hits against them is doubled, as long as they have that debuff on them. That is what we are going to play around in here, and we are going to have a splendid time doing all that, is the idea. We will probably not end up being as potent as we have been yesterday. But hey, I take a good win every day of the week regardless. Also, they did not only apply a nerf to the game, they also made the overall size of the game a little bit shorter. As in, you go into a place... Yeah, sure, let's take this one. You go into a place, you go into a biome, and there will be a few less combat rooms for you. I do not know how many less, because it's the first time I'm playing since that small patch was applied. But hey, I am willing to find out, and I'm very happy that you are here with me as we are doing exactly that. There's a new ability, also wind themed, so maybe we can do something fancy around that. Let's use it right here, right now. And we just killed all the enemies with that. Lovely. Also found our shop over here. Of course, I want to see what's in there. What is this? A companion? It is a companion, sure. Extra damage is always most welcome. On the other hand, we are really not looking out for a specific set of abilities in here right now. We have our sword, and with that we should be pretty much sufficient. I had a feeling the second room will be here. Very happy that it is here, because to the left of this room there's actually something that was locked down, so maybe we just saved ourselves some resources. Yeah, we saved ourselves a key there that we don't have to use now. That's good. That's splendid. And some extra attack speed in here is also most welcome. Because again, attack heavy run. So we want to attack fast, we want to attack hard, and we want to do that in a very furious fashion. And boom. I think we still have Bruce's inspiration online from the last run we played. So that of course is also going to play into everything we're doing right now. And yeah, I gotta say, the first biome was always rather short, so it's kinda hard to say if this one really fell shorter. Maybe a one room or so. I think that effect will be a bit more profound as we enter the later stages of the game. For the moment, let's focus on taking down this Fear Leviathan properly. There you are. Taking you out. Don't think I'm getting any crits in here. But look at that, we are melting him regardless. Now where is he popping up? There. And we botched that dodge. We botched that dodge so hard. Can't be helped. Get me out of that bomb range, please. Thank you. That's the one we want to pop in here. Good stuff. Now we finish him off, and we did it. I love this fight, man. I don't know why I love it so much. This fight is just doing something for me. And look at that! We got the nest egg this early. It's one of the best items in the game. I feel like I just can't stress that enough. We're going to earn so much money now, and we can use all of that money to keep our blades strong and updated until the end of all days. Along the ways, of course, we're gonna pick up some new abilities here and there constantly. If there's one ability among that I really want to keep around forever, we are just going to do that. Now, let's use this one really quick in here. Decent damage. There's one keepsake in this game that actually also increases the... Well, no, there's two keepsakes in the game. Then increase the critical strike chance. One is a boss drop. I think we added in yesterday's run, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, do that. You will see crits there that you will never see again. That's a DeGrand promise right there. There's also a regular dropping item that can have that effect on you. We have to do some changes in here, I can already tell. There, that looks better. That looks correct. So, we want to try and push that crit chance to the highest possible level. In order to just be able to benefit from all that all day long. We got a very cheap deflector going on in here. May as well make good usage out of that. Couldn't kill that guy fast enough. Which makes sense, our Gale Edge is still on the very first rank. We have to do some big money spending in order to push that up higher. There's another keepsake, another companion, the shield one. I do like it. Terra Surge would be amazing to get some kind of fire ability again. This one has wind damage on it, this shield. I'm kind of tempted, because as you can see, my sword actually deals wind damage, so we could benefit from that. I will contemplate about that. You know what, let's just take it up. Let's just take it up right now. Going to miss that big parry window, but it's improvement run nevertheless. And again, we have the Nasdaq in here. We can be absolutely crazy with everything we're doing with our money in here. That money will come back, and will come back big. Don't be there when the lightning strikes, though. Overshot my dodge roll there a little bit. Took a small dip in that red pool. Shouldn't have did that, but so be it. I'm actually looking forward to see how long this recording will be eventually, compared to others I have had up until this point. Upheaval. Yeah, sure, why not? Going to miss my Astral Strike, though. I think it's one of the best abilities in the game. And it's kind of sad that it can't drop as a regular ability. I keep saying that all the time. I want that. I really, really do. Strong winds blowing on all of these jokers. That is actually also being made stronger by the shield we got going on in here, so that's also nice. And apparently the damage we dealt was enough to clean out this room too. Perfect. Found a weapon upgrade room. We already were spending pretty big, but that is okay. Oh. That shock bomb, we did not want to get hit by that. I don't think I'm actually going to upgrade in here, because I actually also do want to get that other companion that was for sale there in this shop. We will see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There's some great items in here. Would you look at that? A burning step, another razorback shield, but not a particularly good one, and a bottle rocket. I'm actually really liking the bottle rocket over here, so I think that is going to be the one I'm picking up. That's definitely not going to be this one. Let's take it. Got some sand back for that. Now we're gonna see what's in here. Oh man, I have such a hiccup going on right now. Today, all day, there will be a thread of episodes of basically every game I have done today. And there's this constant theme of me having hiccups throughout them all. It's crazy. Today is a very, very hiccupy day. Ah, well. Could be worse. That samurai guy in the upper right corner can buff enemies. Can buff the damage they deal. That's a cool thing to do, I guess. But here's the thing. For the longest time, nobody could quite tell what that effect that he gives those enemies do. Nobody was able to tell, because you just saw them being all shiny and stuff. But that was it. That was all the information we had. That's what we had to work with. Also found the secret room over here. Lovely. We can trade a key for some bombs. That's a bad trade. No. No, thank you. And now, Thanks to actually having text in-game, now we know. Ah, then increases their damage. For a while I thought it would be maybe something else like, I don't know, healing. Maybe making them harder to kill, so the game wants you to focus on the samurai guy in the back first. I had all sorts of ideas, and at the end of the day, no, it just makes them stronger. Who would have thought? Now, there's the boss, we found him. First of all, I'm actually gonna buy this extra companion in here, because having shields is cool. Then we're gonna go into this weapon upgrade room. We have a little bit more financial power at our disposal. I want to see if there's anything in my loadout that I actually want to change first. If there are any modifiers I want to change around. But you know what? It has actually the perfect stats overall for what I wanted to do. So I'm not going to change this Gale Blade at all. And the rest of my stuff looks pretty okay as well. So yeah, I don't think we need to change anything in that regard. Last time we had to try and get some extra crit damage on our fire bursts. Not today. 2 extra levels, doubled our DPS. It's time to go to church on this guy. Or on these guys, it's 2 in here. Almost forgot that. I actually thought they would start doing their running move, but apparently they were not in the mark for that. And let's not forget, we can also use our ranged ability in here, which is probably a pretty decent choice to make, because these guys are pretty strong. But now our crits are slowly coming in. And we got him. Not for the small guy in here. And we actually get the crit keepsake in here. Lovely. Also has been nerfed to 25%, but hey. Extra crit chance, extra crit damage. Who am I to complain about those? So looking at the clock for the first 2 biomes, we needed 12 minutes. That was 1/3 of the game, but it was the shorter first third of the game. We will see how the next few biomes are going to look. Go in here. There's a challenge. Not using my melee attacks. That's a funny joke. I'm going to use my melee attacks all day long. That was a decent crit there too. Come on, throw it. Didn't get the perfect parry there. But that's fine. Are you gonna throw something at me too? Nice try. So, no challenge reward in here for me. That's fine. There is the shop for more weapon upgrades. There's a good chance I'm going to apply some of those in here today. Oh. Also, we found the shop. Not the shop, the secret room. And took out the battle mage. I really like those battle mages, man. They are fun to fight. Now, let's go in here first. And we claim this chest for ourselves. It's a new role, but it is a far inferior role compared to mine, so of course we're gonna leave it behind. And then... just walk in here quickly so we can teleport right into this room next. And you know what? I don't even care if I haven't seen the shop yet. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to buy another upgrade for my sword in here. There we go, the Gale Blade. That's a huge chunk of extra damage right then and there. Should help us get through the last bit of this floor a bit faster. And yeah, let's make an honest-to-God effort out of not stepping on every red pool we find. There is a boxing glove and a shield. We don't want any of those, so... goodbye. Thanks for showing up though, awfully nice. And these guys we don't want to have around in here. Yeah, we're making short work out of them. Just slicing them up like crazy. And then we go in here. Finding an exchange. HP for bombs? Sure. You can never have enough bombs. It's my hot take on everything regarding this game. And again, no melee attacks. Crazy talk is what it is. I hate this guy, man. I hate this guy so much. Shield-bearing enemies are inherently unfun to fight. That's my opinion on that matter, in every game. Well, give me the parry there, thank you. Like Curse of the Dead Gods, for example, they just introduced a new temple in there. If you haven't seen the videos, go check them out, they're great. And there's a lot of enemies that have some kind of shield or invincibility. Here's the thing, that game gives you hard-coded into any run, into everything you do and represent, the means of crushing past those shields. The game gives you, no matter the run, at least one tool with which you can ignore those shields and make them be stunned so they can't shield for a little while. Even with that system in place, shielding is an absolute pain to deal with of the highest order. Yeah, the crits are coming now. The crits are shining bright like a diamond now. Last time we just had huge crits, this time we just have a huge amount of crits. And it's lovely. Without taking damage, now that should be doable. Good, there you go, and now for you. Gotcha. That wasn't too hard now, and there is yet another Razorback Shield. That has to be the third one yet. Doesn't really have anything too interesting for us. We would lose out on the wind damage, but we would get more melee damage and attack speed. I'm not sure if that would be a good trade-off though, so let's just recycle it for the moment. There was some sand over there, I saw that. And we also found the boss room. That guy over there is a bit of a problem. So we take our distance, throw some fireworks in your face. Oh, we're out of ammunition again. Oh, he's running. We slice him down. We need some healing in here. I was playing it very, very sloppily in here. If we don't find any healing, I may just skip out on the boss. I will not feel sorry for that as long as it means I can keep the run alive. And there it is. Saute. That's a recycle right then and there. It's a very, very fun looking ability. I just don't think it is particularly good. And it is also not really doing anything for this run we got going on in here right now. If you were to see some other wind ability though, I would be absolutely in for that. There is the Burning Step again. We do not want that. Crisscross, same case. Optic Seer. No thank you. Fire damage. We have no fire damage. We don't intend to make this about fire damage, so we won't. Taking the HP here, mostly because I just really want to fight the boss. Could skip out on him just to save some time again, but where'll be the fun in that? There we go. Upgrading it one more time, 2 more times. Already at rank 6, only 2 more ranks to go. Approaching maximum velocity on that one. I'm looking forward to see how we will fight the boss with this. Isolation. Remember the time when this was the final boss of the game? For a very, very limited period of time. Man, those were the days. Those were the days indeed. There he is. Oh, looks like we're dealing quite a bit of damage against him, but we also got hit there. Oh yeah, we are critting. We are chunking. Oh, he's down. He's down. He's down. He just doesn't know it yet. He never stood a chance. Sliced and diced the kid down like crazy. And I have no words. That was flawless. Range damage, melee damage would have been better, but hey, I take it regardless. And then we're gonna go to the next floor. If this would have been yesterday, if this would have been before the last patch, we would have dealt even more damage with our crits. I think we would have 50% more crit damage. Yeah, something about those lines. And what's this? Hello? Maxine. Who is Maxine? Coming here without Maxine was hard. What's with me not using melee attacks? My parents made a good show of it. I hate this. But eventually it became less and less, then we stopped. Apparently something hit me there, because my shield triggered there for a moment, I think. Oh! Stepped into the red pool. We also found our key over there. Okay, got that guy out. There's a bomb flying my way. Don't want to tank that. Kill him. Don't stand there when that hits. I was about to say, where did the bomb go? Oh, that was crazy. I saw him throw it, but I didn't see the projectile. And when that happens, sometimes the bomb will just drop right where they stand. And I hate to see that happening. There's also a bottle of healing over here. By the way, I just can't get enough out of this floor. It looks and feels and sounds so amazing. Sometimes I wonder if I should start learning to play some kind of music instrument. Back when I was but a pup, I actually played the keyboard for literally a few weeks. It was a very sad story, actually. I was, I think, 5, 6, 7 years old. My mother sent me to a school. I was a nice lady that gave those classes. And I think I took those classes 6, 7, or maybe 8 times. Only really just for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 for 1 week. And then the lady died of a heart attack, and I was very, very sad, because first of all, I was a very, very nice lady. I really, really liked her. And playing the keyboard also was kind of fun. But then she died, her son, I don't know if he really tried to do the school by himself, or he just immediately forfeited it. My mother said he was trying to do something about it, but it just never came to pass. Maybe I should actually see to it that I get some music into my life myself. Though if I were to try and start getting into that meta again, I would probably not start playing the keyboard. I would be more interested in playing strings, I believe. I really, really like the violin for a couple of different reasons, actually. First of all, I really, really like the sound. Second of all, I am, I wouldn't say a big Sherlock fan, but I am a fan of Sherlock. I'm not one of those guys who can recite everything about everything that has ever been written about Sherlock Holmes or by Arthur Conan Doyle. I'm not one of those. But I do appreciate a good Sherlock Holmes story if I see one. And one aspect about him that I really, really liked is that he was playing the violin. And I feel like that is actually something that I wouldn't mind taking over into my day-to-day lifestyle. There's a windshield, but I would rather just recycle that one too. Got the parry there, didn't see that coming. Actually kind of felt like I was missing out. 510 damage there, let's go! I like that the music becomes so numb every time you enter into this square that reduces your attack power. It's a very cool touch. But yeah, maybe I will do that one day. If I get any success in doing that, of course I will let you know. Won't that be fun? Some extra armor. I'm interested. There's the torrential frost. We had that on the stream, I believe. It's a very fun ability, a lot of fun to use, I gotta say. But I don't think that we truly need it on this particular one. Let's check here. Got a good feeling about that spot. My feelings betrayed me. Let's go explode these rocks over here quickly. While we're here, you know, we may as well. Then we're gonna go over here to the right. We could go and fight the mini-boss immediately. Maybe we should fight the mini-boss immediately. But I'm not going to fight the mini-boss immediately. Because with how things are looking, there's a decent enough chance that we can actually power up our sword to the utmost of its ability in order to really make a mockery out of the mini-boss waiting there for us. And what is this? Explosive trap resistance and spinning trap resistance. Really? These are the two you're giving me? Crazy. We take the spinning trap resistance then. I feel like those two relics could just be combined into one single. It is like, okay, you take no more damage from traps, and now you can feel good and smug about it. I think I wouldn't mind that. Quick firework in your face so you're stunned, so that you can't retaliate when we go for the finishing touches against you. And in here we find... Oh, there's a big guy. I was just talking about making a mockery out of you. And here we are, doing exactly that. And there's one more over here. It's you, Laserman. Never stood a chance. We got the resources for this, so we are going to enter. And I don't want to jinx it, but I gotta say, it actually feels like this has been a lot less long. This is going to give me so much sand. I'm gonna wait with that until we have cleaned out this place so we can get a bit more value out of it. Because of the nest egg, I'm pretty sure we are not only getting double the value, but even more than that. There's another one of those big guys. Try to grab me there. Try to be all touchy-feely with me. Of course, we are not having that. Then we slate him. Whoop. Defeating all the enemies in here without taking damage. That's gonna be a challenge. But it should be doable. The battle mage there. Oh no! Ah, you got frosted up, and I hate to see it. I was about to say, man, that battle mage is gonna be the real field test in that regard. Got us good. Can't be helped. So, it doesn't seem like there actually is a weapon upgrade room in here, so that is a bit of a bummer. That's fine. There will be more opportunities to use and abuse those all day long later down the line. And when we get to the next one, we have all the money at our disposal. We go from 4,300 all the way to 13,000. Nest egg the dream, ladies and gentlemen. Nest egg the dream, the carry. Go to leave that behind. We don't need it. There's nothing else near we need, so let's go straight for the boss. I gotta say, I'm going to miss this place. It's always so lovely being in here. Big damage in here. Nope. You got me. Twice. Oh, he's doing that attack against me, and I hate it. He's going to be all grabby hands with me. Don't get grabbed by him, though. Pretty sure that can happen, even though time has slowed down. And we don't have enough lucid energy for that. Extra wind damage is actually helping us. Let's go back to the shop really quick, buy the HP. Then we can progress. That boss item actually had wind damage on it, which does improve our weapon DPS quite a bit. Not only our weapon DPS, but also one of our abilities, so that's nice. And yeah, with this much money we have on our hands, we are going to trivialize the game in a moment. It's going to be glorious. So, I would say we are a little bit faster than I would have been usually, which is good. But of course, the NASA giving us so much monetary power to just buy out everything we want and desire may also be a factor in that regard. That was a good parry. That was a good dodge. I'm pretty sure those things are what is considered to be an explosive trap. Usually not that troublesome to deal with. And what is this? It's a decent drencher. I think I'm actually going to take it. Because we do need a good ranged weapon for later down the line when we are fighting the final boss. I don't think I would be opposed to the idea of replacing it with something else though. We will see. There's a knife. Of course we don't want that. Of course we don't. We already have the perfect Gale Sword. We command the winds with our weapon. We are basically Fujin from Mortal Kombat now. Actually, that's exactly who we are. That is actually the first phase out of pop culture that came into my mind when I was thinking about windbenders that use swords. Like Aang, he is more about the staff. Or has he ever used a sword? I don't think he has. I don't think so. Oh, I also found the secret room over there. Lovely. And aside from that, there really isn't anyone. Damn. Yeah, Fujin it is then. Fine by me. Immediately swaps my keys with my bombs. I don't think we need that, so we pick this one up so we can recycle it. Or we can just keep it, right? It's definitely a better ability than the one we already have. Just drop down some ice over there. He's gonna shoot at me. He did. My headset slipped off of my head. I wonder if you heard that, because my sound is actually set to be pretty loud right now, and it was pretty close to the mic. And we found the shop in here. Just use that over here so we can keep this girl busy. And parry that one so we can just go home safely. Oh, dodge over this one too. Drop a bomb. Walk over here and pick up all those goodies. 15,000 sand, man. Whatever's in that shop. Whatever's in that shop and even remotely interesting to us, we are going to pick it up and we are never going to let it go. There's a new shield. Not a particularly good one, sadly. There's a new weapon. Not a particularly good one in our case. And what is this? Melee attacks block projectiles. May as well use it. I don't think it is going to be actually great, but we may as well use it. Don't think it happens all that often that I actually melee attack a projectile. But hey, if it ends up happening in here today, we are gonna feel maybe a little bit happy about it. The thing about it is, I'm pretty sure that when it will happen, we won't end up noticing it. That is what I can already guess from all that. So, our blade is now at maximum capacity. I'm not exactly married to any of our other items in here, so I'm gonna upgrade my roll for extra movement speed in here, because I can. The rest, we are going to tackle that when we come to it. We got a few more item rooms in here, so maybe somewhere there's something good just waiting to be found by us. We also got one more shop on the last floor. We are slicing and dicing our enemies up like crazy. I love it. Use this one really quick just to get a head start on the enemies. There's a bomb flying my way and I hate to see it. There's a spear flying my way, and I hate to see it. Again, drop that there. There's water gun action in here. Gotcha, baby. Lovely. Oh! Those guys are so dodgy. There you are. We knocked you all across the room. I was extra safe near because I really wanted to get this reward. I really wanted to. It's not particularly good, but hey, money is money. Money is money. And we were spending big there on upgrading our sword and our boots. So we can actually use a little bit of that in here. I don't think I have seen these around here before. I don't mind them being in here with me. They are pretty tanky, I gotta say. They are very tanky. That's just the way it is. Oh. The battle mage over here, trying to be the hero. Got a decent bit of damage there. And the magician. Never stood a chance. Don't eat that trap damage. Leave that drink behind. Who knows whenever that may end up being useful. That was a dead end that I could have lived. I could have lived without coming in here. Let's put it like that. Sure, let's use a key. Here's me up, and I'm not going to need that in the next floor. There is another one of those wind shields and a new roll. Actually, pretty powerful shockwave on that one, but we don't really want that. My shield is definitely something I have to upgrade at some point. But hey, there's also a chance that we will maybe see a better shield in here at some point, and if so, I definitely would love the opportunity. Oh, there's a battle mage. Took good care of that one, didn't we? Drop that there. Blocked that attack off because we knew it was coming. And just like that, we are finished with all of these jokers. Thanks for the sand. And our puzzle room, let's go. This one should be relatively simple. The good thing about these is that they have one difficulty setting, so if you can solve one, you can basically solve them all. But the Minesweeper riddles, they actually get a bit harder with every floor, so that's a bit tricky. And we actually got the 4-leaf clover for even more crit chance. Give me all of those 3 crits. Give them to me, baby. It's perfect. Also, we are so fast because we actually upgraded our boots all the way through for once. Boss time. Negativity, that's the name of this boss. I actually was talking about it today because I left a suggestion about this fight and I super forgot the name of the boss. That happens to me all the time. And just now, as I stood in front of this mirror, I remembered. There she is, trying to be cute with me. I still think that the entire map should remain as black with those white clouds around. That will look absolutely sick. And by the way, did you see those huge crits there? Got knocked into the trap and I hate it. Well, that's fine. Let's use this one here really quick. I think we got a crit for 900 damage there. Don't push me into that though. It's very rude. Oh. Decent damage. But not decent enough because we are through with you in just a moment. Done. Yes! You tried so hard, Mirror Girlie. And in the end, it was just not good enough. Still, points for effort. Points for trying. But in this scene, when she is doing that motion there, that is when all the black in the background should fade out of. That would be so sick. Oh yeah, look at that, with us not having any keys in here. Were there any keys in the shop? Let me double check that really quick. Were there any keys in here? There were not. That's a shame. Let's try to destroy the remaining bomb rocks in here. Because I would like to get... Oh, it's only these two, huh? Because I would like to have some extra keys for the last few floors. But if we haven't found the keys yet, there's a good chance we will never find anyone else. I don't even see where the remaining rocks in here are. Ah, there's no chance. Can't be helped. Let's go. Sadly, it cannot be helped. That was as good as it got. This keepsake, it always comes when it can't help. That was 1 HP potion, I just noticed. That keepsake always drops when you have no keys around. Or when you have so many keys around that it doesn't even matter. Like, I know one time when I was playing the beta, I actually ended up coming out of a run with, I think, 13, 14 keys. I was stacked for days with them. Use this attack really quick. Yeah, we are getting crits like it's nothing. No! He hit me! Damn you! I really wanted to get this reward too. This reward was what I was waiting for all day long. Also, can't go into our shop without a key here, that's a problem. I actually really wanted to see my shop in here too. There is a new shield and a new ability that we don't want. This one gives me a damaging companion, so I'm actually kind of tempted. But no. Let's keep the one we have around for a little longer. Not going to use static field because it's bad. It's just a bit too slow and unreliable for me. In many ways. Use my ability over here. It's actually kind of nice that we can fairly constantly actually start a fight with that one. Almost every time we enter a room. and just put a lot of damage on some enemies, make them flinch for a spell. Damn you. Okay, he's not gonna do anything. Fine. And also destroy all of those destructible rocks in here. That's always a blessing. Now, if there would be a secret room to the right, that would have been great. But no, we got the second best thing. We got a key. That is going to allow us access to that room. So that's something to be looked forward to. Oh, we got frozen. We got a lot of damage dealt to us in here. But we got that parry there. That was a good one. That was a great one. Let's go for the other challenge room. I am not in a particularly rush for going to the shop. Found the boss though. And we are not allowed to dodge in this room, huh? Got that joker out. Oh, there's a shockwave. No, I really have to dodge, huh? Unless we... I was about to say, unless we finish this room off before the shockwave is going to be too bad. Would have liked to get that leeching in here, but we can't. And I'm not going to spend a key for that, that's for sure. We are going to go for the shop, but we also want to see the remaining forge room. There has to be a forge in here. There's a sheeter, if I see that correctly. He has a spear, but I think he also had a shield. It was kind of hard to see from where I'm sitting in here right now. Better to not take any chances when it comes to that stuff. Gotcha. A valiant attempt, but it was not good enough. More enemies for us to crit down. Come on. Crit harder. Got me there, and I hate it. Pick up the sand over here. We need one more HP potion. I'm actually not sure we got what it takes to defeat the boss in here. The one thing that makes me feel very uncertain about it all is actually not even my melee weapon in here, but the fact that I'm not sure if we are stacked enough in terms of range DPS when it comes to that. We have very long cooldown abilities, so those are not something we can rely on a good cautious. And our range attack, I don't know. First of all, okay, we have found our forgery in here. We don't need a key to access it. Found one more chest. Let's check it. It's a new roll. It is vastly inferior to the one we already use. Now we are going to check the shop. And hope that there's something great waiting for me over here. We got all the money. We also got another key in here, so let's remember that being there. That one is a little too late. That one is just bad. There's a new shield. And it's actually exactly what we need. And a bit more. Well, also a bit less, but mostly more. So we take that one. And yeah, static field we have no use for whatsoever. Gonna buy both of these, and we're gonna go into this one room to the right over here. If there's anything good in there, great. If there isn't, well, then that's it. Then we just go upgrade everything we have on hand, and then we fight lost to the best of our ability. There's actually a new ranged weapon. But I don't think if we truly want it. It's going to be more reliable. For all that's worth it. I think we're gonna take it just for that, right? Yeah, let's do it. The decent drencher, it's very slow. And you have to get decently close to your enemies for it to work. With this one we should be a bit safe overall. So, give me my upgrades. This one is full. This one is now also full. The roll's already done. That shield is also there. Oh man, look at how long these cooldowns are. It is going to be actually troublesome. And there we have it. Okay, I don't think we're gonna go for a full exploration here. This is as good as it gets. We are ready for the world. We are ready for some action. To fight this boss dirty. Hello there, Loss. I never looked at the boss close enough to recognize that it is actually a lady. I just noticed that when someone pointed me towards it. And you know, looking closer to it, you can see it. And it kinda makes sense for this boss to be female after all, because, you know, you son of a gun. We are in a dreamscape of a nice girl over here after all, so... Nope. Gonna do another one. Yep, there it is. Came out very, very slow. Got the parry there. That's exactly what we are looking for. Yeah, we are dealing decent damage here too. Yeah, and we got 1,000 crit there. That hurts. What's she doing? Oh yeah, she's making lightning strike down. Got some damage with our range ability there. Oh. Evaded that. And she's gone again. Tried to strike me down, but she failed. Oh. Didn't fail there, but now we have our razor shields up in here. And can we push for the finishing touches now? We can, I think. We can. Absolutely slice and dice her down. These sound effects are so nice. Yeah, last time we were all about that extra ridiculous burst damage. This time we were about the constant DPS. And yeah, looking at the recording, I think this was a 45-minute run overall. A bit shorter than the one we had before. I think we can settle with that. Guys, thanks for watching. It was a good one. Had a lot of fun with this. If you like this video, if you like this game, go buy it. It's great. I can absolutely suggest that you will have a good experience. And I will see you all in the next video. But until then, have the greatest of days and please do stay as awesome as you are.